from the river to the town. And
these streets bear no secrets for Nelson. He's been guiding tourists around his native Havana for 2 decades. But since it became easier for Americans to travel to Cuba last year, he only works with travelers coming from the United States.
We have to work only with American tourists because there's such an influx that there's no time to work with others. It's not that we don't want to, we don't have time. Several groups arrive each week.
Washington just lifted the last meaningful restrictions on travel to Cuba as the island prepares to welcome an American guest of honor, President Barack Obama. No regular flights link the two countries yet, but the increase of visitors here is visible everywhere. Tourism rose by 17% in 2015, in part because many Americans are rushing to discover the authentic Cuba before their fellow countrymen are allowed in.
My fear is always that capitalism is a dangerous thing, and I'm afraid it'll come in and change forever the beauty of Havana and bring in too much capitalism and make it something different than what it is.
With such a tourism boost, the island is rapidly running out of space to welcome an ever-growing number of visitors. These past few years, private homeowners have been able to rent rooms in their houses, which complements the offer of state-owned hotels. But soon, the 12,000 rooms available in Havana will not be enough. Professor José Luis Perello believes Cuba will need at least 4 years to develop its infrastructure for the 7 million tourists expected yearly from 2018.
We have the same airports we had 20 years ago. We haven't increased our operational capacity simply because there isn't funding. So far, there also isn't the possibility of direct foreign investment.
The US-Cuba thaw is expected to encourage foreign investment and accelerate the development of the island for the hordes of tourists expected to flow in. Still, people here swear that in spite of the changes to come, the soul of Cuba will be left untouched.